Football League is just a sport, right? Has the media blown coverage of the NFL lockout way out of proportion this summer? If there isn't a season, the only thing that will be lost is just a bit of entertainment on Sunday afternoons, right? Wrong. The National Football League has a broad influence that goes out to affect much more than the average sports fan would ever think about. Because of the negative effect that the NFL football season would have on many aspects of American life, it is integral that we petition the league to end the lockout. Understanding why we should petition the lockout is beneficial to you because it can help protect many Americans from facing tough economic times, and it can also help preserve a great American tradition. Today I will be explaining to you 3 different reasons why we should petition the NFL about the lockout. First, the NFL must be petitioned because of the many detrimental effects it could have on the American economy. It must also be petitioned because of the detrimental effects it might have on many Americans' morale. And finally, the NFL lockout should be petitioned simply because of how easy it is to do. I will begin by painting a picture of what the American economy might look like if there is no NFL season. The National Football League is involved with businesses and economies across the United States far beyond the football field. The NFL employs much more than just players and owners. Malik Sheriff of Politics 365 details this issue in his 2011 article. Many NFL office employees are already feeling the heat of the NFL lockout. They are facing unpaid furloughs and also drastic salary cuts of up to 35%. An example of this is how the Miami Dolphins have already instituted a 20% pay cut for all office employees who make over $75,000 per year. The Detroit Lions have also implemented a mandatory unpaid furlough for all of its office employees due to the lockout. In addition to NFL office employees facing economic hardship, NFL cities are also going to face an economic downturn. Dave Helling of the Kansas City Star explains what some NFL cities' economies might look like if there isn't a season. NFL economies benefit much from all the crowd that the NFL brings in. Merchandise retailers and the tourism industry will most likely take the hardest hits if there's no NFL season. Everything from restaurants and bars to hotels and merchandise retailers will not get as much traffic. This could result in even more unemployment outside the NFL offices. Now that you understand a little bit about the economic downturn that the lockout would make happen, let me explain to you the detrimental effects that might also occur on American morale and everything that goes along with it. Because the National Football League has been so deeply embedded in American culture and because it has become such a big part of many American lives, a year without a football season could result in many Americans having a negative attitude and having a feeling and sense of emptiness. Anthony Salter, a reporter from Scores Report, gives an article and an example of how this might happen. He uses the example of one of his friends, a soldier in Afghanistan, who stayed up all night in excitement just to watch the NFL draft. Now think about this. This isn't even an NFL football game or even a regular season game. The reality is that many Americans live vicariously through their NFL football teams as a positive escape. Another angle at this issue of American morale and the lockout is recorded by Peter King, a reporter for SportsIllustrated.com, who interviewed the Baltimore Ravens middle linebacker Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis believes that if there isn't a football season, crime rates will drastically increase in the United States. His reasoning behind this is that because Americans spend so much positive energy and time in some aspect of the National Football League, whether it be watching games or playing fantasy football or anything else like that, that they'll have so much time on their hands that they won't know what to do with it. And in many cases, unfortunately, this could resort to people committing criminal actions because of the time they have on their hands. Understanding why the NFL should be petitioned is only one half of the issue. Now let's take a look at how easy it is to actually petition the league. Actions without words are meaningless, or words without actions are meaningless. You must petition the NFL and not just talk about it. Mike Florio gives a detailed explanation of how easy it is to petition the league. The NFL Players Association has created official fan petitions to end the lockout. These petitions are being seriously considered by both sides, first of all because they are official from the Players Association, but also because of all the revenue that the fans bring into the league. Another way to contact and petition the NFL about the lockout is to get involved with your local NFL team. Each individual fan base will have some type of petition or action that they are taking to show the league that they want to end the lockout as well. Today I have discussed with you why the NFL should be petitioned to end the lockout. In conclusion, the NFL lockout must be petitioned because of all of the negative effects that it could have on America. There are three main components which you must understand if you want to understand why you should petition the league. First of all, the league must be petitioned because of the negative effects the lockout could have on the economy, the negative effects it could have on Americans' morale, and finally, because of how easy it is to petition the league. Now that you understand why you should petition the NFL lockout and how easy it is to petition, it is up to you to make your voice heard. You, as a fan, hold a very important role in the National Football League. You bring in almost all of the revenues of the league each year and are the only reason that we actually have a National Football League. It is up to you to form your own opinion and to go out